let's start with the reading for the collective. Take what resonates and throw out the rest. I hope that you're feeling great, and I really appreciate you. Alright, let's see what the primary energy is. So you have Temperance reverse, Ten of Cups reverse with the Six of Pentacles. So something's not a good match. This is not happily ever after, or somebody's feeling really unstable. They're not in a happily ever after, and because you're being treated fairly, or something is coming in that's balancing the situation out. Yeah, it could be as simple as you're getting paid, or you're being treated fair. Or even you're giving. Challenge position. We have Empress reverse, Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands reverse, Nine of Cups. It's like someone feels like their ships aren't coming in because you're happy. There's like a lot of busyness here, and there's an Empress reverse who, it's like they don't know what the plan is, or they didn't plan for this. They could be trying to sure. They're trying to hold in their emotions or something, or pretend something's not happening. But something is really, really clear. Three of Swords and Judgment. It has to do with you not being, waiting for the world to pass you by, or feeling like the world is rejecting you. Yeah, so this Empress in the reverse. Not sure what they're up to yet, but we'll see. Feminine energy that's operating out of their shadow side is essentially who that is. There could be someone dealing with this Empress in the reverse. Who sees them as very unstable, the Temperance reverse. We have the Star reverse in the subconscious with the three of Swords out here again. Yeah, it's like your good news is their bad news. Someone is really brokenhearted. They feel like you're taking the light from them. Yeah, Sun reverse, someone here is real disillusioned. Or it's like they can't compare, or they can't live your life, but they're trying to avoid some type of maybe big blowout between two people. But it's just the tension, it's just like depression, fear. The tension is palpable. Yeah, High Priestess reverse. I feel like this could be describing this Empress in the reverse. Someone real secretive. Guides others the wrong way, or taps into lower vibrational energy. Or someone who's not intuitive at all. It's like someone didn't see something coming, or someone doesn't compare to you, or they don't have your spiritual path. And they're unwilling to move on, or they're like in a cycle that keeps repeating itself, and it has to do with you looking at you level up, or how you're seen, or where this is going for you as a Queen of Pentacles. So someone really cares about how others see you, your reputation, your status, what you have, what your position is, whether or not someone sees you as, marriage material or something like that. Here's the Eight of Cups reversed in the recent past. There's something about someone who won't move on here, and something is being seen very clear. They're facing some type of a reckoning. There could be a whole group involved that are trying to create some sort of illusion here in the recent past, connected to an Emperor in the reverse. There could also be an Emperor in the reverse that is, like stepping out on someone here. Someone could be observing your passionate energy, or someone has this passionate energy towards you, and something that you're being treated fairly, and someone feels very disillusioned, and it's exposing them, and they weren't able to steal something from you, or some sort of lie is backfiring. So I feel like there's someone here trying to come up with some kind of, they want to do something unjust here, some sort of, it's almost like someone wants to make someone an offer, or they're watching this offer, or they're watching this potential. And this is someone who ruined their life, who feels like they're not getting something. So now you're dealing with someone who's like in some sort of desperate energy. Nine of Wands, and they want to keep going. Or, sorry, actually, Nine of Wands, Three of Swords. So no, they're brokenhearted that you persevered. What else are you gonna do? Intentions, expectations. Three of Swords, again. Someone feels really brokenhearted by someone's, romantic feelings for you. It's like someone doesn't, they're taking a loss. And it's like they're trying to come up with some kind of an illusion here, or someone has options. Someone has options. You're not defeated. You overcame a betrayal, painful ending. And now this is making someone feel trapped. Temperance reverse. I feel like somebody could be very, very unstable emotionally, mentally. Knight of Cups, and I feel like there's like two people here who aren't connecting. They don't connect. I feel like if this is a couple, there's somebody here that is not interested in this Empress reverse. I feel like this Empress reverse feels like you're getting someone's attention, and I feel like it could be an ex. And this is like maybe the tension in the room, or somebody's trying really hard to keep going, even though we haven't seen Two of Swords reverse. It's like they don't really have a plan, but there's like tension between these people, or it's like an outburst is inevitable. Maybe a whole group, or divorce is on the table here. There's like some people who aren't gonna get this money, or they lost their money, they lost their inheritance, or they thought they were gonna get rich doing something here, and since it's your reading, it seems like at your expense. The lens someone is looking through here is Knight of Pentacles. So somebody who is not looking within at all, who is doing something rash, or did something rash. Hermit reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. That is definitely someone who is unhinged and not thinking before they act. Yeah, and it has to do with you receiving something that's fair. Could have to do with actual, finances or something like that. It's somebody's out of control. It could be your long-term commitment or someone committing to you or someone treating you fairly. Long-term plans, business, leveling up, collaborations. It's like they want to, come galloping over your way towards this harmony, something that's being built. Maybe someone even feels like something is not real, or just on the other side of something here is, I don't know, it's almost like there's a physical distance somehow. It's like someone is standing in the way, or there's more than one person here. It's almost like someone sees you as in the middle, but there's someone here who can't move on, or they're stuck in a drama and they're totally disillusioned. I'm feeling like physical blockage between, like, someone trying to stand in the way. There's like someone depressed here. They don't have the money. They're not going to get the money. An Emperor in the reverse isn't going to get the money. Someone's depressed. There's no plans here. They don't know the plan, or they didn't have a good plan. But now, someone's doing something reckless, full reverse. They did something reckless, or it's like someone is trying to pretend they're not having some type of an outburst here. But it's like there's some sort of greed. Someone's like power hungry and they're attacking. They want to attack. They're not thinking. Somebody's, they're like lashing out, but they're trying to pretend this tower isn't here, or that they have some other kind of a plan, but there is no plan. I feel like somebody's depression over this situation is bothering someone here in the environment. Now we have a Queen of Wands in the reverse. So now we have like 3 feminine energies. 2 of them, they're all in the reverse, and 2 of them are just like the quintessential witch of the deck. Queen of Wands reverse and High Priestess reverse. This could be someone who, dibble dabbles in lower vibrational spiritual practices. And this is an environment that is not happy. Everybody can see this person is, jealous. And this whole group is unhappy, or this is not a happy family. There could be more than one feminine energy here as well. There could be 3 feminine energies. But clearly this is not a happy family. This is not happily ever after. So one of the reasons maybe that this tower is in the reverse, the way that's feeling, is like they could be around other people and they're trying to save face. It's something about you being happy that's making someone feel like they lost control, or they don't know the direction. Someone clearly is still out here trying to win at all costs. 5 of Swords energy. And they're connected to a King of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like these 2, it's like they were relying on one another's reputation, or it's like they were going to cheat the system. It was something at your expense. I feel like they're, I don't know if disgusted with each other is the right way to describe it, but it's like they're not going to get what they thought they were going to get from the other one. So it could be like 2, narcissists in a relationship that they don't do the, sort of narcissistic tricks on each other, because they each think that they're going to get something out of the other one. So it's like a mutual kind of agreement. But now it's getting to that place where the other one, can't get them what they want. And I feel like that's where that tower in the reverse is. But I feel like someone is trying to insist on something here. But, they're in this you reap what you sow energy. And even if they, someone here made a mistake, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Two of Swords reverse, with this Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is not happily ever after. Someone has a lot of options. So it's like someone's trying to say, don't, throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's not a great saying, but Ten of Swords reverse. It's like you're not crushed. It's like they were depending on you being crushed somehow. It's like someone doesn't want to let go of something. The lies. Someone wants to create confusion, but this is like a lack of clarity here. Sun reverse, Ace of Swords reverse. And we keep seeing the Seven of Cups. So it's like somebody trying to conjure up some sort of an illusion. Or, there's like a lack of clarity here, trying to figure something out. They don't have a plan. It's just clear that it was a mistake. Because you're being treated fairly. You're going to receive something, you're receiving something. This is all that someone can think about. It's like someone treating you fairly here. There's some sort of equal exchange, maybe for your energy output. It's the way the universe is responding. Because they can't sort of, crack the code here, whatever they're trying to do. There's definitely tension within this group. Hopes and fears, Emperor reverse. Either someone doesn't want to be known and seen as this Emperor in the reverse, somebody who failed to lead, someone who has no power, someone who gives away their power, I should say, somebody who is overly controlling, dictatorial, like that they're stuck, that they're never going to make themselves out to be what they wanted to be, because somebody is rash. And now you're this Queen of Swords. There's no way to penetrate your field. Your boundaries are very strong and you see this person for who they are. This is what they keep thinking about. This is why they're so disillusioned. I feel like, they're in some kind of shame because you're a Queen of Cups, because you're a sweetheart and you're compassionate and you're intuitive, and it's like maybe someone here thought you were playing a game. They didn't think something was real having to do with your love and your light, your heart centered, compassion. When you love someone, you love someone. There isn't all of this other stuff attached to it. This is what someone is thinking deeply about you, the Queen of Cups. You being treated fairly, you getting what's fair. They could be trying to hide something. It's like someone's so distraught that you're not rejected or you're moving forward. And this is why someone is doing something reckless. Or something was reckless. Now it's a nightmare, or they're in a nightmare. It has to do with some type of greed here. Entitlement. Somebody has an irrational desire for something that does not belong to them or that they didn't work for. They just want it. There's like spoiled energy here as well. It all has to do with you recovering from some type of sadness or heartache. Something didn't work. Seven of Swords reverse. Someone was not able to steal something from you. Your love, your light, your hope, your clarity, your future, your essence, your soul. A new start. Yeah, it seems like you're in the zone here. You're working towards something. Yeah, there seems like there's this great potential here for something, some sort of early manifestation of something. It's coming in fast. Someone could be falling in love with you. Someone could be very attracted to you as well. Or there could be a lot of passion behind what you're doing. It's like someone doesn't want to let go, but they're taking a loss. It's like the more they don't let go, the more of a loss they take. Ten of Swords reverse. You're long since past some kind of energy where something hurts about these people, and because of it, their ships aren't coming in, which is a strange equation. That's a very strange equation. Every time it comes up, it's just so weird. Their life is, they're not going to get some kind of like, grand fortune because you're happy. That sort of equation that comes up, it feels like every read or every other reading, and it's always odd. This is all someone can think about. You being this Queen of Pentacles, you getting paid, you being treated fairly, you being, you've healed from a betrayal, some sort of sneakiness, lies, or backfiring, or the lie didn't stick, or whatever they were trying to take from you failed. And here you are in the upright, in this beautiful energy, Queen of Pentacles, so solid, respectful. Yeah, and something is being made fair here, or somebody is, there's some sort of equal exchange. It could have to do with love, marriage, work. It could be, what you're building, the universe responding in kind. They weren't able to take something but that's why they're doing something reckless. So we keep seeing that. It's like they failed and they don't have a plan. It seems like one person is very, like they're, I actually don't know how to pronounce it, brooding, sort of like pouting and depressed. And then there's like this other energy that's like wants to lash out or is lashing out. But someone who's depressed and feeling dissatisfied with the outcome, they could be the one that wants to lash out. Somebody's definitely out here doing something reckless, because it's not even so much nothing left to lose energy. It's they took some type of a loss and they're under judgment and they're being seen. Everything that they've done is being seen. Yeah, wow. King of Swords judgment. This feels like angelic energy, Archangel Michael, God. And the thing is that one of the reasons why it's hard to not think about it is because, of course, this would be the outcome. But that King of Swords here, there's sort of clarity. You're putting the work in. You're paying attention to detail. You've probably always been that way. And someone lost control of you. It's sort of the logical bird's eye view of the situation. There's like a lot of passion here. And someone's under judgment. They lost control. And their whole life feels like it's falling apart. Wheel of Fortune reversed. They went the wrong way with it. There's like a whole group that's involved, or that they got involved, or that, it's like a lot of scandalous behavior here. Yeah, Five of Swords, it's like a whole group trying to, break everything in your path, filled with hate, bullying energy. This Emperor in the reverse, led the charge, or that they fell for, or, greed overtook them, or this is, if it's, not an ex, then they're Emperor in the reverse. They're, somebody who was trying to cheat to get ahead, somebody who does not self-reflect. And now you have someone out here definitely reckless, but it's like lacking in clarity. They're trying to figure out what to do, and they don't have a plan, but they want to lash out. Yeah. Outcome is Nine of Wands. You're going to keep moving forward. Of course you are. extremely perseverant. Someone feels like they're going to bully you or, intimidate you. They're going to be the ones that are stuck in the drama. Five of Swords. Do you want a Five of Swords? The next step is the 6. Only it's in the reverse. So there's no transition away from whatever drama they're trying to conjure up here. And with this 8 of Pentacles under the deck, this is the perseverance that I'm getting from you. And also I feel like it has to do with someone putting in the work with you as well. That's in your field. Not like your business field, but your field, your energy. Yeah, there's something connected to the work you're putting in, the attention to detail, the passion that, someone is in your energy here. This could be some sort of long-term commitment to a relationship, business. This could be your long-term plans. This is like, paying attention to detail, knowing where you're going energetically as well. And these are things you've built already, especially with the Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. It's like movement, action here, swirling, moving forward, and you're just, at the workbench with a lot of perseverance. And someone's trying to figure out what to do. And they're trying to, soothe themselves somehow, that they could still figure out an option. But really, they're in a 9 of Swords. They're completely paranoid and feeling like they lose and that there's a fall from grace here or coming because of some sort of good news. So it could be, just very narcissistic ego that can't handle the idea of, them having gone on another path here, and that if you go live a happy life, then for them that's embarrassing and humiliating. But I feel like it has to be deeper than that, especially with the 7 of Swords reversed. There could have been a lot of lying and cheating and stealing and corruption and, unjust actions taken in the background, and someone made themselves, very clear about their position regarding you. So that could be humiliating. Also, there's some kind of loss here with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. That could be humiliating. It's like you level up and they, went against you with all of these people, and they made themselves known, and you can already see this Queen of Wands reverse in the environment. So it's, there's someone here that is like, people can see is like jealous, witchy, jealous, aggressive, just they've ruined their reputation. And whoever this is like feeling like that's the fall from grace. Either they connected themselves with this person and made themselves clear about what they thought about you, and that could be what's embarrassing. You're a Queen of Cups, you're a Queen of Pentacles, you're focused on the details here, you're building something, this is success. And there could be romance or commitment around you. It's definitely long-term plans, putting the effort in. And, that could be in your energy, like someone is heading your way or that person is around you. And I just want to know with this 5 of Swords and this person who's real unhinged, somebody's like out of control or something like that. It feels like they want to lash out, but maybe they just did. Wow. You reap what you sow. Yeah, because something is backfiring here. And someone's real reactive while they're going through. It's like they can't handle it. So they could dish it out, but they can't take it. Because you reap what you sow. These are the actions they took. So they have to deal with it. Trying to stop your rebirth. They trap themselves, or they can't get themselves out of a trap. They can't ascend. Could be health issues here. Yeah, justice is coming. This is just the very beginning of it. Now, you have your sacral chakra is just, all lit up. And that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, and you've got some good news coming your way. More good news. Definitely coming up on the 11th is the full moon, so I feel like someone here has some sort of diluted attachment that's going to try something. These people could be burning bridges with one another, or someone burned a bridge with you. Yeah, this is some sort of like energy manipulation or something like that backfired. And they've got some sort of sad news connected to that could have to do with their health. And you're seeing clearly, or people are seeing the situation clearly, and this does lead to more abundance. It's not like you're sitting and waiting. You're in the energy of receiving, and you're also taking action with clarity. And yeah, it's great. And they've got some sort of sad news here, and they're in some sort of suffering or delusion. But they're trying to hide it. They're trying to hide the tower. They feel like they can still do something. But what they're going to have to deal with is the demons within. Whatever they've been projecting out or sending out, they're going to have to deal with that. And that could be already what's happening here. But, this is already intense for them. They feel like they want to be very reactive because they can't handle looking at themselves. But, this is just the very beginning. Justice is coming. It has to do with your sacral chakra. Someone was trying to block divine timing. It's like somebody, burned a bridge or cut someone off or cut a cord or something like that. It's like somebody came for you here and it burned a bridge. And there could be a couple breaking up, or there's some type of like a breakup here. It's not a good mix. Some sort of return to sender energy here that they have to deal with. And this is how this cycle is ending. It's like somebody is not tapped in like you are. And it's like they can't manifest. They were trying to stop you from manifesting, but you're cutting through the confusion. You have clarity. It's like somebody wants to create an illusion. You see through the shadows, the refractions, the illusions. And it's like somebody here is still in this diluted attachment, devilish energy. But they're going to have to honor what's ending. This High Priestess in the reverse. They're not part of the plan. There's no entry. There's no entry. They're just creating problems for themselves. Because you're divine feminine energy. And, you're not going to go back and try to fix anybody who was involved in this. Somebody misread you. They misread you. And you're moving forward with this new beginning, this new path. It's a beautiful thing. And they're on the outside looking in. That's what's going on. And they could still be trying to do this mockery thing, but it's just because they're trying to save face. And they've got some sort of diluted attachments. They're deluded, about you. Or somebody feels like they own you, or they want to control you or take something from you or something like that. It's like I feel like you see it, but I don't feel like it takes up much of your attention. And they are getting exposed. Okay, so we'll leave it there for now if you resonate. Actually Sagittarius, Jupiter in Capricorn, Aquarius, Saturn in Pisces, Virgo, Saturn in Libra, Aries, and Moon in Sagittarius. Those are the main kind of signs out here right now, but of course take what resonates. And If it does resonate, I hope that it helps. I'll see you on the next one.